Sweet. Oh, knocked that thing down with no trouble. Gotta hit him first. All right. Mosin gun. Sometimes called the Mosin gun, all kinds of things. They tell me the correct pronunciation is Mosin gun. This thing came around in 1891 in its first format, and this is the version, the 9130. Came about around 1930, and very popular. Lots of them around. Has lots of history. This one is vintage 1941, and we've done a video or two with it. If we can, it's hard to see that maybe, but the roll mark's not extremely clear, but it's 1941. And in the reading I've done, they said, I can't quote the source, but it was, what was it? It was, what was that site? It was called 762 by 54r.net. Very interesting site. Had like everything you ever wanted to know about these guns. I was just kind of browsing around there one day. Talked about if you got one of these that's marked, I think it was before, anytime during World War II, said it's almost 100% sure it was used in the war, or it was issued in the war. Yeah. So that was kind of interesting. I guess, you know, obviously they need all the guns they could get, and when they were making them, they didn't just put them on a rack in a warehouse somewhere. There was a war going on. They needed everything they could get their hands on, so it made sense to me. But anyway, pretty interesting gun, and it's one that I get a lot of questions about, and there's a lot of buzz about it because it is so inexpensive, but yet it's just so rich in history. And I do have a viewer was kind enough to send me some clips for this, and I've messed with them a little bit. It's really nice to have them, but I'm going to save the skin on my knuckles and just do them one at a time. You know, I know I'll be sorry one day when the war starts, and I'm not accomplished at using one, but I just have to suffer through it, I guess. I just like popping in one at a time when I'm not being attacked. Works pretty well. So, big old 762 by 54R cartridges. Oh, and by the way, I know some people do think that it's called R for Russian, but it's really just because there's a rim. It's a rimmed cartridge. The R stands for rim, so you've got a definite rim on there, as opposed to you know, many other cartridges that don't have rims. And I could probably find one on the ground here somewhere, but I don't see one. Yeah, here's an old here's an old rusty 762 by 39. See, you don't have the rim on that. How's that for nice and muddy? But anyway, you got a rim back there, and that cartridge is still in use today with at least one or two firearms, I think, that are being made. So I believe it's the longest running cartridge in history, you know, from I guess 1891 into the present. So that's pretty amazing. Okay, I mean, in military, yeah, obviously some of the other cartridges are still in use, some of the very first ones like the 45 Colt and everything from 1873, but this one's still being chambered, as I understand, some weapons used by the Russian military as we speak. Okay, let's see if we can zero in now. It's obviously not the gun, it's me if I missed. That's better. Taking too much time, right? Let's try that one next to it. Shot over. Got another round. Bring it down a little bit. There we go, that's a good feeling. All right.